take the person out to dinner, pay for it. Just do something nice.
If you live in Lagos, I don't know who you want to take out to dinner, though. You better buy that socks. So another thing we'll be talking about on this video, you know how on social media you post a picture and maybe your partner will come and tell you that you should take it down. He or she doesn't like, not even that he doesn't like the kind, he or she doesn't like the kind of picture that you posted, or maybe it happens to girls a lot. Maybe a lot of men flock under there to put a love struck cat eyes. You know, there was one we saw the other day, and somebody told a man that he couldn't comment under his wife's picture in that manner. And it caused the whole back and forth. Like, people will always admire your partner. Okay. What you should be interested in is how your partner reacts to this admiration. So yeah, that's something else we'd like to talk about today.
Well, apart from even like the whole picture thing, like some people, apart from the picture itself, they also have like an opinion as regards what you're wearing or something, maybe makeup, outfit, or even maybe something you tweeted, like you wrote it down and they have a problem with it. Like, it's not even about your clothes, like even something that maybe you thought about in your head and you wrote it down, they have a problem with it. Or maybe a meme or something you reposted, they also have a problem with it. But do you think that like your partner like has the right to like have an opinion as regards what you post on social media?
So I think that a harmless opinion here and there will not really do. I mean, a harmless opinion, maybe not about your dressing, maybe a harmless opinion, especially like when you're talking about the content of your post. For instance, now you're a woman. Of course, you don't, as a woman, you don't want to be oppressed. But your partner randomly jokes about things, issues like oppression, rape, and well, I think that you should voice out what you feel. You should say what you feel. I mean, say what you feel. Like, okay, this one that you always joke about things like this, is that how you really feel? Do you think that these things are funny? You know, do you think that these things are just
like talk about it,
are not serious enough for people to be worried about them, that you are joking about them? I mean, you can ask. And if after certain things you now feel that this person really feels this way about it too, whatever decision you want to take is for you, but I think that you should ask in the first instance. But things like you now come, because a lot of girls comment under your man's picture, you come and tell him that you should not be posting pictures again.
As in, that's just crap. Like, that one doesn't even make any sense. You
cannot stop anybody from admiring anybody. It's just
how I even see it is like, just like as you said anyway, like I agree with most of the things you said, but I feel like it's actually a matter of the manner of approach. Like, so as an adult, you have like your own like way of thinking, like the way things appeal to you, and you know the kind of things you want to put out on your social media, or the kind of image or whatever it is you want to paint. So to some extent you may feel like nobody's opinion matters, but for the fact that you're like in a, whether it's a relationship, a situationship, a friendship, or of course you have to take into consideration people's opinions, at least people that are close to you, because obviously they may have something reasonable to say. But then I think it's now about how they say it to you that now really matters in here. So if say maybe you have a problem with dressing and then you explain it to me and me I reason with you, it's all right. So I think it's just a matter of talking about the person's opinion and knowing, okay, is this something that I can work with, or is this something I cannot work with? Do you get? And so, well, if there are also things that maybe you find offensive as a person, like there are certain things that obviously the person may have an opinion about, maybe for like your well-being, or and also people, you know, people also have like a way they want to look. People have like an image they want to like put out. So maybe for instance, say maybe what the person is posting, maybe not you now, so maybe what the person is posting is not something that
fits your own image.
Yes, don't you think you have like an opinion about it?
I think I have an opinion about
so I think it's just a matter of me now telling you, okay, this is how I think this thing affects me. Try and do something about it. So, and
then there's also, okay, in issues like dressing and makeup, and for me, I think that the thing with this thing is you met this person like this, so that's probably what attracted you. But now you feel that you want to now make the person conservative. You know, maybe you now feel like this person is now too wild. Do you understand? And then you start asking, but you met this person like this. But also another thing is manner of approach, like she said.
Yeah.
You might just talk to the person like, oh, you're growing older. Don't you think that you want to tone down? You can't be partying every day. you're not 18, you know. Even with things like makeup, maybe the person always uses heavy makeup, and maybe you feel it's not fine. You cannot talk to the person and say, if you tone it down, I feel like you'll be fine now. But not like just tell the person, you're ugly. You're ugly. Just carry your face like that.
Makeup looks bad.
Makeup looks bad on you. What do you want the person to feel? How do you want the person to feel? You know, so there's just a way that you can talk to people and
get your message across. Tell them, you know,
whether they change or not, it's not the issue here. It's just
you've passed your message. Yes,
and if at a point if you can't deal, please go to where natural sisters are. Pick them up. Go and talk to them. The same thing for women. If you now feel that this guy is wearing carrot jeans,
exactly, or he's wearing light shoes,
go to wear chinos
or light bob clothes.
Go to where chinos brothers
suit gang
and agbada gang. Go and meet them. It's very simple.
It's as easy as that. Nobody is forcing you to be in any situation that you don't want to be in.
Okay.
So for this one, we're going to be talking about like how you feel about like the person you're in a relationship with giving you money. So whether it's like it goes both ways. Like,
money and gifts.
Really. Exactly, money and gifts, yeah. How do you feel about, you know, whichever side you're on, whether you're on the giving side or the receiving side, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, and I mean, I know that there's this thing going on around that they say women don't give men gifts. And I'm actually starting to believe it.
No, but it was very funny. Like I said a lot when this whole PS5 thing was coming out. I was like, it's not that bad. I
used to think it was not that bad, but someone spoke to me the other day and she was telling me that someone told her that he doesn't actually get gifts from women, even people who was in relationships with.
Okay.
That there was that gift, and I find that in Nigeria here, I know that women give gifts, but I don't think that if you want to place it side by side with how men give gifts, I think that men tend to give more.
Yeah.
And I think there's even an expectation sort of from men that men should always give gifts. I don't think it goes both ways like that. Gotcha. And now there's also another thing that a lot of times in relationships, because most times the woman is younger, you find that women tend to do more of all those acts of service. You know, they go, they cook, they do all those small things, helping you around. They don't use their money to buy you something and spend money while doing it. They do all those domestic activities. While I have an argument to play devil's advocate for women, because like I said before, most times women are younger and sometimes students. Where do you want them to see money from? It's true, you are working, she's a student. You expect her to give you the gifts.
I feel like, just as you said, most times, like maybe the balance, maybe this person is working, this person is still studying, this person is, like maybe someone's own life is already established, and that person's life is still, you know, upcoming.
That is giving her money to eat.
But I feel like in that situation, like if the other person is being reasonable, the person would know that the person that is more established would obviously end up doing more. Yeah. You on your own, whoever it is, but the lower person, whether it's maybe the female, who's usually the younger person most of the time, may not necessarily be able to do as much, but I still think that at least small things here and there you can still get them. Because even when we were talking about initially, I was like, it's not that bad, but then I remember having a conversation with a guy and he's like, all the way he has been in a relationship with, nobody had ever bought anything.
Yeah, some of them say even on their birthdays they don't get gifts, and I'm just like,
no, like it's not that bad. Like at least even if I buy food, buy shirt, buy notebook, buy fancy pen.
No, it's bad. Women, you need to do better. How much is cufflink?
Tie. Something.
Handkerchief. It can't be that deep.
Socks.
Socks are cheap.
So I feel like,
I think women need to step up.
Exactly. I feel like it's you don't just relax and feel like, okay, he knows I'm not working, or I'm still me now. I'm a student. What can I give you? Like you can give something no matter how little it is. Even if it's a birthday card. But spend money on something. Let the person know that since he has me in mind, just do something. Take the person out to dinner, pay for it. Just do something nice.
If you live in Lagos, I don't know who you want to take out to dinner though. You better buy that socks before you wash plates.
You can do it.
Before you wash plates. My dear sister, buy boxers. Exactly. They wear it.
Yes. Even if they go on social media and say, socks, this is the same thing, you got me, buy it. Or you buy one rose in a gift shop. You wrap it and deliver it to him at his workplace. You put love notes. thinking about your
Speaking
work.
of gifts, those of you that likes to go and serenade people in their offices, stop it.
What's your own? What's if that's what the person likes?
I don't like it.
Like,
Don't surprise me.
No, see, there was this movie I watched. Like, she was legit that kind of person. And why it was now bad was for her was because bad things were always happening to her. Like, people would send her posts to tell her, come and pack your things for my house.
I've watched it. Seriously single. Seriously single.
Or they'll bring her, they'll deliver her property in their house too.
Seriously
No, it was
single.
bad. But some people are actually those kind of people. They like that kind of attention, show off. So if you know the type of person your partner is, do what makes them happy. Don't listen to her. Know the person.
If you are watching this video, don't serenade me, please.
She's passing the message across, so you're the one. She should not do that. But I start telling them. So what should they do?
Send me money.
It's scam.
Send me money. Is it not your maid that are doing Naira note bouquet or even dollar bouquet?
Naira note flower.
My brother do it. Helicopter.
In the sky.
Just dump a bag of money. Is that not something? Send
That's
me money,
something.
my brother.
I agree with that one. That's something.
Why not you come and play trumpet?
Let us know what you guys think, Sha. Like, let us know your own opinion. Do you want them to bombard you with flowers? Do you want them to bombard you with, trumpets?
He can send me flowers. Just don't bring anybody to sing.
What do they call them? People that used to conduct orchestra. So hard. So if you like those kind of things, let us know in the comment section. If you're not that person, let us know as well. Maybe the person that likes you may read the comments and say, okay, this is how I should go about
let me impress
surprising you. So let us know in the comment section. Person that is important to you will read it. You can just screenshot it and post it on your story after commenting.
Yeah.
But the person will see it, but you're not telling them, but they will now know.
They will know.
So
one bed,
we're helping you.
One story, kiss 7 beds.
Exactly.
Because there could be more than one person.
It's not me and you. I'm not willing to say that.
And for this giving money to partner, for me, initially, I wouldn't have thought it was a big deal. But I found that some men tend to behave awkwardly. Because, of course, we live in a patriarchal society already. And men think that they should be the only ones who give money most of the time. So you find that for those men who feel that they should be responsible for their woman, you find that if you give them money, there's this awkwardness that comes with it. And they start feeling like, she's not fending for me, And I'm just like, it's not that deep.
Really not that deep.
I mean, it's not like you're an irresponsible person that is very careless with money. Maybe you're just in a tight fix at that point. I was like, okay, I think I have the money. I mean, it's something I would do for my girlfriend. How much more? A partner.
Monogamy and open relationships.
Whether or whether.
Are you for or against? Like, is it for you or is it a God forbid situation? So, I know not too long ago we had the whole what's it called? Will Smith and Jada situation where they were talking about open relationships, entanglements, and the rest of it. But I think that situation actually made a lot of people question a lot of things and consider a lot of things. So people actually seemed like it was something they were open to, While for some people, like me, it's a God forbid situation. Like, don't even mention it to me. But then that's my opinion anyway. So I'd like to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section. What's up? What do you think? Is it for you?
For me, I think that monogamy is what it is for me.
Okay.
I won't say everybody should be monogamous because I can't pick for everyone. But I really think that I can only function in a monogamous relationship.
Okay.
Now, I have a problem with open relationships because you find that a lot of times, I know that the ideal situation when you're in an open relationship doesn't come without rules. There should be laid down rules. There are things that people the partners in the relationship should abide by. There's a way it should go. But that's only the ideal situation. We find that the ideal situation is not always obtainable. I mean, we live in Nigeria. A lot of people are in open relationships, even though their partner doesn't know it's open. But it's open.
On one person's end,
people are. On one person's end,
close on
open,
the other person's
but
end.
close on the other person's end. And that's really not what it is. That's not what the ideal situation should be. Said before, the ideal doesn't always happen. So I don't think that I can function in that kind of space Even if it was the ideal open, I don't see myself from. It's a God forbid situation for me as well.
Exactly. Like for me, it's a God forbid situation. Like I don't want to, like, please don't even bring it up.
I don't even give people my food. How much more? My man.
Like, what are we saying? Please.
So another thing you find is that some people will be saying, like, some people now they say they will claim to be in open relationships, like actual open relationships. Both partners are in the know. But you find that this open relationship was one person's idea. And the other person
isn't really comfortable.
Okay, now let me hang on to this person because I love this person so much. Okay, let me agree. If it's not a situation that you see yourself in, let the person know that
this is not something you can deal with.
This is my ideal situation. No. Can I be excused? You can go and be open while I close myself.
Simple.
Very simple.
It's as simple as that. But it's a very controversial topic anyway, so you guys let us know what you guys think about. Is this something that you're cut out for, or is this something that is not for you? Okay,
well,
but communication is
really
it is like, let us know what's in your mind. Nobody's a spirit, like nobody can read your mind. Nobody cares about you and they're willing to do stuff. Like please don't stress.
I think we should be more open to getting help.
So I mean, I'm not very open to getting help, if I'm going to be honest, but
help is usually my last resort. And if you do guy for me for asking for help, just know that I don't want that help again.
Or even if maybe you're in a very tight corner and then you had to just end up taking the help, so I will never ever reach out to you again.
Just, it's okay. Don't insult me.
Abby. But it's true, Sha. A lot of all these things, especially when it comes to free things, people always want to bring insult into it. Like, I beg you, like, day or day. It's not because of this, please. So this brings us to the end of this video. Like, we know that we talked about a lot of things, like a lot of things actually, but
that's why I say chit chat. I mean, it's the way you sit down and one thing will lead to another.
Exactly, like that's how it works. So if you guys like to see this kind of videos, do let me know in the comments section. And I'm also considering beginning like a sort of series where you get to ask me questions. It's going to be called Ask OG. Yeah,
like ask for advice type thing.
Exactly. So it's like you can ask either for yourself or for your friend. It doesn't mean, but then you just
strictly anonymous. Yeah,
exactly. We don't mention your name, so you just ask questions. Like I put out maybe like an email or which way. Like no matter how like the information comes to me, I'll definitely not mention your name. Like all you have to do is just watch and then hear what I have to say, and then I'll try to bring people along. So it's not just my opinion you're hearing. You get to hear like the opinion of other people as well, and then you can weigh them and decide which one you want to take and whatever it is that works for you. So let me know if you guys be excited to see that, and I will definitely bring it your way.
Yeah, and if there's something we talked about here today that you would like us to
elaborate on
subsequently,
exactly,
you can let us know.
Let us know as well. So say let us know, like
I'm going to be here.
You're here. I brought you in.
I'm the financing partner of this channel.
We'll bring money to sponsor the video. But yeah, Sha, you guys, so it was fun making this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hey auntie,
I brought all the light and affection,
sunshine. Sorry. But yeah, so and if you guys enjoyed having her here, so let me know, put me under pressure so I'll bring her again. But if you guys do not enjoy our presence,
anybody that doesn't enjoy my presence doesn't know what premium content is. I'm just going to put that.
Anyway, you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share my video with your family members and your friends and your haters as well. Yes. They will not hate us.
They will love us.
They will love us. So share it with them. We'll see you next time. Bye.